Introducing StoryAnalyzer, an application that blends natural language processing and data visualization to demonstrate the maxim, "A picture tells 1,000 words." StoryAnalyzer was especially built for use with news stories and legal document narratives. With the wealth, or more accurately the ocean, of information surrounding us in the modern age, it is natural to feel a little overwhelmed. What is the truth? Even completely factual information can be easily misrepresented or, in the wrong hands, deliberately distorted. For this demonstration, we will use the January 6th report. At over 800 pages long and nearly 400,000 words, it can be daunting to grasp the big picture. StoryAnalyzer's custom-made January 6th report dashboard allows you to see at a glance all the major entities in the narrative. For this demonstration, we will start by looking at former President Trump. When clicking his name, you will see a list of every chapter in which he is involved. As you might expect, Trump is involved in just about every chapter of the January 6th report. Hovering over a chapter will show you a brief count of his appearances, and clicking it will further break the chapter down into fragments. As you hover over fragments, you will now see the text in which Trump appears. Some text will include citations. In order to view the reference, you first click on the fragment to freeze the text pop-up, and hover over the citation. In order to unfreeze the text, simply click on it. StoryAnalyzer utilizes word clouds to show frequently used keywords and phrases within the story. They work similarly to the chapter and fragment breakdowns. The same functionality exists for the witnesses list and the organizations list. You can move a frozen text pop-up by clicking and dragging. For more information on StoryAnalyzer, you can visit our homepage at storyanalyzer.org. You can also try the current preview build of our StoryAnalyzer app, which offers powerful custom visualizations and editing tools. I will demonstrate a couple of analyzed news articles, starting with the New York Times 77 Days, Trump's Campaign to Subvert the Election. Like with the January 6th dashboard, custom dashboards prominently feature word clouds. As you hover over entities, related ones will highlight themselves across the dashboard, and the sentences containing the entity will show up in the highlighted sentences section. Let's click on Trump to enter freeze mode. While in freeze mode, you can hover over related entities to view the interactions between them. To leave freeze mode, you click on the frozen entity once again, and you return back to the default mode. The map visualization will allow you to view all mentions of a location with the entities in its sentence highlighted. The highlighting is color-coded: blue for people, red for groups, yellow for places, and green for dates. The calendar visualization works similarly, allowing you to look at specific dates. The interactions cord will give you a quick and easy glimpse of how each entity is interconnected within the story. The bands around the edge represent people in blue and groups in red. The chords represent the interactions between these entities. The themes cloud allows you to focus on more abstract concepts than people or groups. The second article I will show is the Washington Post's What We Know About the Victims of the School Shooting in Texas. As we move from political intrigue to loss of life, we see a drastic change in tone between the two pieces. Let's see how that affects the dashboard. For one thing, the people cloud is no longer dominated by a single name, as the article features many individuals. As expected, the pins on the map are mostly centered within Texas, and the most highlighted date on the calendar is May 24th, 2022, the day of the shooting. Note also the more intimate look of the interactions cord and a more emotional theme cloud. As we can see, the tonal and informational differences between these two articles are quite evident within the analyses themselves. This concludes our demonstration of StoryAnalyzer. As this is still in active development, we are eagerly open to any feedback you may wish to provide, as well as new and interesting ways that others may want to use these tools. We thank you for your time, and hope you have a great rest of your day.